Okay, we're counting the number of sweets inside of Egg VR Easter update. So with the Easter update, Egg VR has become officially the sweetest game in VR. So sweeter than anything in existence, don't even look around because you're not gonna find it. So what we're gonna do is go around to all the maps with new sweets and find out exactly how sweet each of these maps are just by counting all of the sweets that we find. So this includes the kitchen, where we are now, the basement, the living room, and the attic. So all of those have had sweets updates, and we are gonna count each and every one of them, count all the sweets in Egg VR, and count all the sweets for each map, and see which map is the winner. So, I know what you're saying, that's gonna take a long time, and indeed it is. This is gonna be the longest Egg VR video ever. So, why should I watch such a long thing? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because at the end, I'm gonna tell you the grand total, like how many sweets are in each, and which of the maps is the winning map, the sweetest map. So if you join our Discord, and I'll leave it in the comments, so check there, check the video description for the Discord, join the Discord, and leave me, Lance, a message telling me how many sweets I found in the whole game. I will give you, let's say 1,000 fries, okay. We'll give you 1,000 fries just for Easter because you were able to find all the video. So I'm not gonna total them in the video. I'm not gonna add them all together for you. You need to add them together yourself just to show you're paying attention and watching until the end of the video. Got it? Let's do it. This is gonna make for an interesting video, counting all of the sweets in the map. Okay, let's start with what we see. So over there we have a peppermint-like fixture. You are going to be number 1. Anything up here? Nothing up there. All right. So that is number 1. Let's move in this direction. So we're gonna move from top to bottom. We're looking at these weird lollipops or cake pops. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right there. So on the side, we have these other peppermint things. Let's count them too. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I am gonna count the chocolate dripping because that door might be a waffle, okay? So, I lost count already. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then that's it. Okay. Over there we have the bunny is 13. That little chick, I'm gonna say is a marshmallow. So 14. I'm even gonna count the egg as a chocolate egg. So 13, 14, 15. That, here, let's get a closer look. That is definitely some kind of spiral cake dessert. So we're gonna say 15, 16. We do not count waffles though. Does not count. So you are not a dessert, you're just a breakfast food. Sweet one, but still breakfast food. 16 for this tree. We do not count the individual peppermints. So 16, dripping chocolate faucet can be 17, 18, 19 for the cupcake, 20 for the waffle cone ice cream, 21 for the other one, whoa, and down I go. Okay. Anything over here? Nope. 22 for this cupcake. 23 for this kind of secret lollipop right here. Oh my goodness. I didn't notice you before, but I do now. Wait. 21, 22, 23. All right, so this, it looks like waffles again, but you don't put sprinkles on waffles. You might, with the sprinkles, have become a sweet treat, so I'm counting you, you're 24. These might be mochi, so 25, 26, 27. And then the pie, of course, is 28. These do not count individually. These are toppings for a pie, so 28. These eggs count, so 29, 30, 31, 32. They might just be eggs, but they are Easter eggs, which are kind of, they count. 31, 32. Okay, 32. We're at 32. 32. Don't forget, we're at 32. 32 is 32. 32, now 33 for this chair. 34 for this chair. It looks like cookies and peppermint, blue peppermint. 35 for this ice cream cone one, and 36 for this one, and we also got to count all of these cookies, so 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and the chocolate dripping. All of that is one long chocolate drip, so that's gonna count as 45. So grand total for the first map, the kitchen, is 45. 45, ladies and gentlemen, 45. So we are gonna move on to our next map and start counting there, but 45 for the kitchen is the one to beat. 45, I mean, it might not seem like a huge number, but just considering how big those sweets are, it's quite sizable. So 45. I should be taking notes. 45, kitchen. Ta-da. All right. So at first glance, do we think, ouch. At first glance, I'm a giant. Do we think that this will win? I'm not so sure, actually. These look like more toys than sweets you can eat. So for example, we have this peppermint one that we counted before in the other one, but this, I mean, there's not as much food, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and just call it food. I mean, you could eat the plant, right? So 1 for that plant. Anything up here? 2 for this plant. Are you a gummy bear? No. Usually you don't color the gummy bear. You're not a gummy bear. I don't count you. So far we're at 2. Up on the ceiling we have 3 for this peppermint ring. That needs to be retextured. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the lollipops or cake pops, whatever they are. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are just books. Not doing so great, living room. Kitchen's way sweeter than you are. But I see some doors. Wait, I'll count you in a second. Those plants, definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. I will count the doorknobs though. So 9 and 10. Okay, but the living room gets the benefit of having an outside attached. So 10. All right, this donut thing. I mean, it is obvious. It is big, but it is only one all the same. So that is 11, 12 for that plant, 13 for that plant. That is just striped, doesn't count as peppermint. And that is it. Well, a disappointing showing after the kitchen for the living room. The living room gets 13, count them, 13 sweets. Wait, let's double check over here, make sure we didn't miss anything. I am excited for the fishing. It's on the way. But yes, that is, woo, that's nice. That is 13 versus the 45 that we found in the kitchen earlier. So let's go ahead and head to the secret waffle table. You know what? 14. I was wrong. I was wrong. That's why you gotta look real closely. Okay. So last minute surprise from the living room with that waffly table. The cream makes it non-breakfast food. But yes, that is 14 versus the 45 inside of the kitchen. Why did I stall there? I don't know. All right. I heard the ta-da music, which means we are in the basement. Ooh, in the basement? Immediately see more than we saw in the living room. All right, of course I got smashed as soon as I walked in. All right. 1 for the peppermint, like a banister, railing, whatever you want to call it. And then 2 for the other side. 3 for that chocolate drip, 4 for that chocolate drip. They're very separate. And then 5 for the one over here. All right, not bad. All right, so we are looking at the cake pops. 6, 7, 8, and 9 for the cake pops. I assume they're cake pops. They could be lollipops, but all the same, they count as 1. Let's count the shelves. 10, 11 for those donuts. 13 for that donut. 14 for the melted chocolate with the 2 things in there. I'm just gonna assume it's melted. It looks like someone soiled the chair. That's gross, but still. Okay. 13, 14, 15 for the other chocolate splotch over there. Here, let's go down. Okay, 16 for this cookie. 17 for this. What color is this? Fuchsia? Maybe. 17. 18, this is a chocolate bar or maybe waffle, I don't know. 17, 18, because it has pink frosting with sprinkles. A waffle is a dessert if you put sprinkles on it. That rule has been established. So 19 for this cake roll, which we saw one of those before. Ooh, this one's broken off, but I'm gonna count it as a whole anyway. So nice try, basement, trying to up your numbers, but 20. Yeah, you are 1 piece of candy also. You're broken, but you're still 1 piece of candy. So 22. 23 for this chocolatey thing. 23. Here, what do we got over here? 23. Mice are not sweets, but these eggs do count. So 24, nice. 25, 26, 27. Did I count you already? 28, I guess I didn't. 28. Oh, those rings. Those are like lifesavers of something. So 29, 30. These peppermint sticks, I mean, the whole thing isn't a sweet, but this one kind of is. So 31, 32. 33 because there's a chocolate spot on there. 34, I'm gonna assume that's a wrapped bell chocolatey thing. And the other bell, it's hollow. Hold on. No. You're just bells. You're just colorful bells. Never mind. Back down to 33. Ugh. Is that it? Is that all you got? What about this one? I'm gonna assume you're hollow too, but you can't be sure. No, you look like chocolate, so you're 34. 34, okay. Are we sure? We got absolutely everything in here. I do believe so. Nope. These popcorn buckets clearly have sweet things inside of them. So 35, 36. Oh my gosh, but what is this? No, that I don't know what that is. Abomination, okay. So, the count is concluded, and we are up to 36 for the basement. 36 for the basement. So, this is the ranking order. We have, what do we have? So, we have 45 for the kitchen, 36 for the basement, and then 14 for the garden. And there's nothing left to do now except for go to the attic, count it all up there. Let's go. Well, we have to go via the store. Actually, this is gonna be like a bonus content right here, as we're gonna go to the store and just see what actually is up with this update and how sweet the store is. But we cannot count the cosmetics because the cosmetics do not belong to the store. All right. Yes. There's a basement and 14 for living room. All right, so wandering in here, of course, we're going through the horror updates, and horror, of course, is sacred. We wouldn't just put sweets in here, just because. All right, so the store. Well, I mean, the store did benefit greatly from the Easter update, but oh, political. So look at this. Wow, Thor! Oh my! Hey, SpongeBob. Okay, so as you see in the Easter update, we have different things like a hat, like a donut hat, chocolate donut hat, peppermint hat, and then waffle cone pants and colorful Easter skirts. None of these are part of the store per se. Oh, let's have a look at me while I'm here. Give a view for all the people. Hi. I'm green. But yeah, so some very sweet cosmetics, some very sweet hats and shirts, and things behind our back. Those are more Christmassy, but you know what? Who says you can't celebrate Christmas all year round? But yeah, so this is disqualified though. Not a single sweet inside of the store. So we're on to the attic. So the last one, but 45 is the number to beat from the kitchen. All right, see, yeah, I want to go up top. Well, it is the one to beat, but we do have a lot of counting to do. Okay, so let's keep our wits about us and focus, because we're gonna have to make some really hard decisions as we're walking around and counting these. So I'm gonna start with the less sweets-filled area, which is this. These are just a bunch of big pillows. Again, we do not count the blue striped potted plants, even though I kind of regret doing that before. Yeah, it's really gonna mess with the numbers, but you know what? It's Easter. I just see sweets everywhere, but these count. These count. 1, candy cane. 2, this is clearly like a one of those sparkly gummy candies. That's a 2. 3 for this fence. 4, and then 5, and then 6. And then 7 for another section of fence, then 8, then 9, then an airplane. Airplanes are not Easter treats. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh my gosh. Wow. You're doing so well, Attic. We're still, like, close to the ceiling. 19 for this chocolate bar, probably. 19. Oh my gosh! So we have 20. The yellow part is melted popsicle, then 21, 22. 23. Oh my gosh, 23 already. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33, and we are still near the ceiling. Oh my gosh. I'm making a prediction now. I think the attic is gonna walk away with it, but you know, it makes sense. This is a competitive space, and as a competitive space, it wants to win at everything, including the number of sweets. 34 for this peppermint ring, but it is connected on both sides, so that just counts as 1. Now this is interesting. I'm not counting you because you're striped the wrong way. So 34 still. Yeah, I told you there'd be some hard decisions. So 34. No, not you, but the lollipops. Oh my. 35, 36, 37, 38. Getting closer. Guitars are not sweets. Still at 38. Still at 38. Oh, wow. Okay, that's huge, but that all will count as 1. 39 for all of that. Oof. All right. The kitchen must be sweating right now. Here was thinking it was the sweetest, but we're almost over. So 40 for this donut. Oh my. A waffle is a dessert if you put like chocolate dipped marshmallow blah 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 along with candy canes and let's see, what do they call these sticks? I forget, but that's okay. This all counts as 1. 41, 42, 43, 44. So 45 would put it as a tie. And this whole sofa, like with its waffle back and its like strawberry ice cream look, this is a sweet all alone. So this makes it 45. It's tied with the kitchen. $46. You win, Attic, you win. So 46, 47. Yeah, you're still part of the sofa. Why did I get kicked down? Then these cookies, 48, 49, 50. This chocolate sauce, 51. More peppermint, 52. This big tree thing, I'm not gonna count you. But those rings over there, I don't like counting blue ones. Okay, so peppermint ring here, 52. This is a cookie, a cat paw cookie, 53. These steps, 54. Lollipops, 55, 56, 57, 58. All right, keep going. Ugh. 59, 60, 61, 62. All right, then over here, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. Oh no, that's terrible music. Okay, I'm gonna have to yell over it. All right. Let's see what we can do about the music. I can't do anything about it. 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76 with this yellow one. Is that everything? Is that all? All right. We only counted the one. We only counted that one, so 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. 81, 82 with the handle, and actually the whole door is like 83. Oh no, this dartboard is 84. It's a sweet itself. Sweets everywhere I see. Okay. Oh, I didn't count those. 85, 86. And we did it. Okay. 86. Well, well, well. We have done it. Here, I want you to see me as I say this, as I do this. So, it was a tight race, but we have done it. I'm not going to repeat the numbers just for people who skip to the end of the video to count things up, but I will tell you that the Attic wins with 86 by far, like seriously, by far. Like the runner-up with almost half the number was the Kitchen. So the Attic, the PvP map, congratulations. And congratulations to all of you. Ah! Okay. So what you gotta do to get those 1,000 fries, join the Discord below and be the first to ping me at Lance with the exact number of sweets inside of the EggVR Easter update, and also mention which of the maps is the winning map. As you know, it is the Attic, okay? So add up all four, write that message, and I hope you enjoyed counting through all of these. It was crazy to do it. Probably took a long time. Get some rest, everybody. Go drink some hot tea if your throat might be itchy. Mine is itchy.